1997 Reloaded is an enhanced comic, a cinematic, interactive mystery set in a reimagined 1997 music scene. Launched on PC Steam June 4th, 2026. You need you read comic panels and animate with the sound of the music. Click hotspots to explore zine flyers and backstage clues, and pieces together a story woven through an era of eras club and bands. It's less a tradition game, more of a multimedia narrative. You watch, you listen, you investigate. Check it out on Steam today.
1997 Reloaded is an enhanced comic that turns the 90s music scene into an interactive mystery, and it lands on PC, Steam, on June 4th, 2026. Announced out of Genoa, Italy, the project is billed as a cinematic, multimedia dive into a reimagined 1997, part comic, part game, part archive, where you read, watch, listen, and click your way through a neon-lit underworld of bands, fanzines, and backstage secrets. The press release describes it as a narrative experience rather than a traditional adventure. Panels animate, sound design, and an original score pulse under the art, and hotspots let you dig deeper into the era's ephemera, flyers, mixtapes, zines, and club photos, while the story pulls you into a mystery that threads through the scene. Think of it as a comic book that's been rewired for interactivity. You still turn pages, but you also trigger motion sequences, audio cues, and branching choices that reframe what you thought you knew about the bands and the people around them. Steam's listing echoes the pitch, a deep dive into a reimagined past, with a cinematic approach to panel flow and a soundtrack that leans into the fuzz, swagger, and melancholy of late 90s rock and alt culture. The developer's aim is to make the 90s feel tactile again. Scratches on vinyl, sticky club floors, the buzz before a set, while using the medium's flexibility to hide clues in plain sight. For readers who grew up on zines and mixed CDs, and for players who like narrative games that experiment with form, 1997 Reloaded promises a short, stylized trip back to a year that felt like the end of one era and the start of another. It's not a twitchy action game. It's a mystery you read, watch, and listen to, and it arrives June 4th on Steam.